Up that face.
So that's the same catch, and do that
And the first to come out with the blue and green hoops and the blue cap is Fishing Song. Then in the maroon with the yellow hoops, the yellow cross belts rather, is Never Deemed, followed by the black-red sash, yellow sleeves of Spartan Mariner. And then in the light blue with the maroon hoops, and the darker cap is our Seamus. And behind our Seamus in the brown with the grey sleeves, and the quartered cap is Flippin' Cody. And the last to come out in the yellow jacket with the red cap, Montefiasco. 6 run for the men's open as the horses now make the horses under starters orders, and running for the men's open, 6 run as they make their way towards the first. Montefiasco the first to show, ahead of Flippin' Cody in second place. These over 1 and 2 and are quickly joined by Never Deemed along the inside, and in fact our Seamus now races up into second place behind Montefiasco as they run towards the second. Montefiasco leads over it from Never Deemed and our Seamus. Just in behind the 3 leaders come Spartan Mariner along the inside of Flippin' Cody, and the back marker in the early stages is Fishing Song. Coming to the next, the third, and all 6 runners safely over it as they continue up the home straight for the first time. Montefiasco in the centre, jumping that fence in the lead, but only by about a length from Never Deemed along the inside. Then comes our Seamus in third place. Fourth on the rails is Spartan Mariner, and then comes Flipping Cody and Fishing Song as they pass the winning post. And 2 circuits ahead of them, Montefiasco now goes on by about 3 lengths from our Seamus in second place. Our Seamus, who was third in the Open Ladies race on Saturday at the Lamerton. As they now make their way towards the open ditch for the first time, Montefiasco from our Seamus, then Never Deemed, Spartan Mariner, Flippin' Cody, and just the back marker is Fishing Song. As they run on towards the next, another plain fence. As they come to it, Montefiasco just over in the lead from our Seamus and Never Deemed, then Spartan Mariner, and Fishing Song and Flippin' Cody, as they make the turn left-handed at the top end of the course. And Montefiasco continues to lead by a couple of lengths from our Seamus in second, with Never Deemed a similar distance back in third. Then comes Flippin' Cody. Spartan Mariner a winner here on a previous occasion last year. And Spartan Mariner also a winner at Great Trithue earlier in the season. And still the back marker Fishing Song. As they come to the next, and again Montefiasco continues to take them along from our Seamus and Never Deemed. Then comes Spartan Mariner, Flippin' Cody, and still the back marker is Fishing Song. As they continue to run downhill, Never Deemed moves up to get very nearly on terms with Montefiasco as they make this long run down the hill towards the next, fence number 8. And Never Deemed, perhaps just the leader on the inside. Never Deemed the mount of Philip Schofield, the champion point-to-point rider. And he's just has the advantage from Spartan Mariner, who's made good ground. Then comes our Seamus. Towards the wide outside is Montefiasco, and these are the 4 leaders as they jump that one. And these are followed by Flippin' Cody and finally Fishing Song. So racing to the bottom turn, and having completed the circuit, the order remains very much the same, with Never Deemed in the lead, but Montefiasco joining him again on the outer. And these 2 racing together as they come to the cross fence. Spartan Mariner over in third, our Seamus 4, and then a gap of some 5 lengths before we pick up Flippin' Cody, and a further 6 to Fishing Song as they enter the home straight and jump the next. And again Montefiasco regains the lead here on the outside of Never Deemed. On the inside in third place is Spartan Mariner, and just behind this one comes our Seamus, then comes Flipping Cody, and still the back marker, and trailing them and getting a reminder is Fishing Song. As they race towards the winning post and set out on the final circuit. In third place, just ahead of Spartan Mariner along the inside. And these four now drawn clear of Flipping Cody and Fishing Song as they race on towards the open ditch for the final time. Montefiasso from Never Deemed. Then comes Our Seamus and Spartan Mariner, and the leading four already over the ditch, followed by Flippin' Cody, and just jumping it now is Fishing Song. As they run on to the 13th, another plain fence. Again, little to choose there between Never Deemed, who Philip Schofield has secured the inside berth as they round the top turn. Never Deemed from Montefiasso, then comes Spartan Mariner along the inside of Our Seamus, and these four have drawn some 8 lengths clear of Flipping Cody, and getting well detached now Fishing Song as they round the turn and race down into the dip. Never Deemed along the inside of Montefiasso, then comes Spartan Mariner. The last two, Montefiasso and Spartan Mariner, these two carrying penalties in this race as they come to the next. Montefiasso, Spartan Mariner and Never Deemed, these three very nearly in line there, just ahead of Our Seamus in fourth, who's getting a reminder, and behind Our Seamus comes Flipping Cody, and still in the race, but a long way in arrears is Fishing Song as they run down the hill. Never Deemed, perhaps the leader now by a length from Montefiasso, and then comes Spartan Mariner, and these three have drawn clear of Our Seamus in fourth place, and these four then racing ahead of Flipping Cody as they race down into the dip and start to meet the rising ground as they come to the next. Never Deemed in the lead from, and Never Deemed has fallen there. A real crashing fall for Never Deemed, and that leaves Spartan Mariner the clear leader from Montefiasso in second place, Our Seamus in third as they race towards the cross fence at the bottom end of the course. Spartan Mariner 5 lengths clear, but Our Seamus now going in pursuit in second place, and Our Seamus has fallen at that one, so it's Spartan Mariner now 4 lengths clear of Montefiasso in second. Flippin' Cody is third as they race towards the second last. Spartan Mariner with this race surely in the bag now, providing she negotiates the final and 18th fence, coming to jump it. She's over in the lead, Spartan Mariner, and inside the final furlong is Spartan Mariner clear of Flippin' Cody, who's making a good race of it for second place and now showing in second ahead of Montefiasso, who's third, as they race to the line. Spartan Mariner well clear of Flippin' Cody, then Montefiasso as they run to the line.
Well done, David.
Ladies race. And the first to come out in the maroon with the red cap is For a Lark. And behind this one, in the purple and white stripes, with the quartered cap is Linton. Then in the white, with the red cross of Lorraine, and the quartered and the hooped cap is Houndstoudt. Behind Houndstoudt, in the red with the black Diablo and the quartered cap, comes Joist. And then in the brown with the orange disc, the hoop sleeves, and the brown cap is Bynum City. Where's light? With the blue hoop, and the yellow cap is Light Hills. 6th run for the Ladies Open race. The horse is now on the way to the start. And it's the blinkered Bynum City who leads over the first from Light Hills and For a Lark. Then comes Houndstoudt Joist, and the back marker in the early stages is Linton as they quickly come to the second. Bynum City, the clear leader over that. 6 lengths clear already as they enter the home straight and head towards the third. Bynum City from Houndstoudt along the inside of For a Lark. Then comes Light Hills, and these are followed by Linton and the Joist. So the leader already over the next and racing towards the winning post. Bynum City with a clear lead over Light Hills, who's just in second place, ahead of Houndstoudt, who's third. Then comes on the wide outside For a Lark. Towards the inner is Joist, and just tucked in behind them is the second blinkered runner, which is Linton. But approaching the open ditch, the leader some 15 lengths clear of his 5 rivals. And coming to jump it now, it's Bynum City and Katie Ellis who lead over it. Little to choose for second place between For a Lark and Houndstoudt and Light Hills. Then comes Linton, and the back marker is Joist. Joist, the winner of 2 Ladies Open races already this season. So racing towards the top turn, and the order unchanged, as Bynum City, in fact going even further ahead now, must be all of 35 lengths clear of Houndstoudt and Light Hills, these two disputing second place. For a Lark comes next, and just in behind For a Lark comes Linton, and still the back marker is Joist as the leader races through the dip and approaches the next fence. And still Bynum City, who seeks to make every post a winning one, leads over it, and the remaining 5 runners closely grouped up as Houndstoudt jumps that one in second place ahead of Light Hills, For a Lark. Then comes Linton and finally Joist. But still Bynum City with a 25 length advantage over Houndstoudt in second place. For a Lark comes third. Then comes Light Hills 4, and on the inside of Light Hills comes Linton and finally Joist as the leader continues to race downhill towards the next. This is the 8th. Bynum City now coming to jump this fence with this long lead, jumps it well in the lead, and approaching it to jump it in second place is Houndstoudt. Then comes For a Lark. Towards the inner is Linton, Light Hills, who's dropped back, and Joyce still the back marker. Meanwhile, the leader is already approaching the next, the cross fence at the bottom end of the course. And Bynum City leads over it. Still a long way clear of For a Lark now, who shows in second place. Houndstoudt is third. Linton comes next in fourth. 5 is Light Hills and 6 is Joist. But entering the home straight with just over a circuit to run is Bynum City. Already approaching the fence before the winning post, which will be the last. The next they come to it, and exactly a fence clear now is Bynum City of For a Lark, who's continuing in second place. Then comes Linton, Houndstoudt, Light Hills, and still Joyce the back marker. So the leader passing the winning post before setting out on the final circuit. Still with a 20-length advantage over Four-a-Lark in second. Then comes Linton and Light Hills. And these are followed by Houndstone and Joyce. So approaching the open ditch, which is fence number 12. And Bynum City, still well clear, coming to jump it in the lead. Jumps it well. Four-a-Lark is just about going to jump it in second place, ahead of Light Hills and Linton, and then Houndstone and finally Joyce. As they quickly come to the 13th, the leader's over that. So running to the top turn, still Bynum City, and we've got a faller there. And in second place now Four-a-Lark. Third, as they reappear out of the dip, is Linton. Then comes Houndstone, and the back marker is Joyce. So rounding the top turn and running through the dip, it's Bynum City. The one who fell, of course, was Light Hills. As they come to the 14th, and Bynum City continues to lead from Four-a-Lark. Four-a-Lark now trying to reduce this gap and has done so to about 10 lengths. Then comes Linton over in third, little to choose for fourth between Joyce along the inside of Houndstone. But racing down the hill, it's Four-a-Lark who's creeping closer to this long-time leader. But Bynum City now being joined by Four-a-Lark as they run down the hill. And these two horses about 6 lengths clear of Linton in third, Joyce making ground in 4. Then comes Houndstone, the back marker of the 5 that remain, and still continuing to race downhill towards the next. Four-a-Lark, now just the leader from Bynum City. Then comes Joyce on the inside ahead of Linton, and finally Houndstone as they race through the dip. Four-a-Lark, just the leader from Bynum City. Then comes Linton and Joyce, and finally Houndstone as they race round the turn and race towards the cross fence. And Four-a-Lark, a course winner here last season of the members' race at this corresponding meeting, as he comes to the third last, and Four-a-Lark and Mandy Turner lead over it from Bynum City in second place with Katie Ellis. Joyce now going second as they have 2 to jump, and coming to the 17th, it's Four-a-Lark, some 6 lengths clear from Joyce. Bynum City is third, Linton comes next, then Houndstone. But coming to the final fence is Four-a-Lark, who jumps it clear of Joyce in second place, and racing inside the final 100 yards is Four-a-Lark, still some 5 lengths clear of Joyce in second place, who's getting closer, but racing to the line, it's Four-a-Lark being pressed by Joyce as they run to the line, and these followed home by Bynum City, Linton and Houndstone.
Yeah, I can't help being a bit sad.
She doesn't know.
That's great. Pleased to see you.
Ja, jullie komt wel zo. Well done, John. Yeah, very good. You look better than I
Yeah, it was lovely, wasn't it? It really went well.
did.
Well, yeah.
I don't really know. You can see.
I'd like to remind all racegoers here that the reason why we enjoy such a super race today is the existence of the British Field Sports Society. The British Field Sports play a key role in protecting our countryside heritage, our hunting interests, and you should remember that if they cease to exist, then you only have yourselves to blame. The British Field Sports Society have a caravan here selling mementos, and you can also join the society at this caravan which is based adjacent to the large cattle shed next to the paddock. If you haven't joined the British Field Sports Society, really you're not protecting your interest in racing, your interest in hunting, and the countryside at large. So please join the British Field Sports Society today if you haven't done so already. The caravan is here adjacent to the large cattle shed next to the paddock.
Yeah.